welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. Topic for today's video is Features of the Constitution of India. Features of the Constitution of India. The Constitution is a wholly written document which incorporates the constitutional law of India. It was fully debated and duly enacted by the Constitution Assembly of India. It took the Assembly 2 years, 11 months and 18 days to write and enact the Constitution. Indian Constitution is a very detailed constitution. It consists of 448 articles divided into 25 parts with 12 schedules and 101 constitutional amendments. It is a constitution of both the centre and states of Indian Union. The preamble to the Constitution of India is a well-drafted document which states the philosophy of the Constitution. It declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic and a welfare state committed to secure justice, liberty and equality for the people and for promoting fraternity, dignity, the individual, and unity and integrity of the nation. The preamble is the key to the Constitution. Article 1 of the Constitution declares that India, that is Bharat, is a union of states. While describing India as a union of states, the Constitution provides for a federal structure with a unitary spirit, a division of powers between the centre and states, a written, rigid and supreme constitution, independent judiciary with the power to decide centre-state disputes and dual administration. India is committed to secure social, economic and political justice for its entire people by ending all forms of exploitation and securing equitable distribution of income, resources and wealth. This is to be secured by peaceful, constitutional and democratic means. The Constitution of India provides for a democratic system. The authority of the government rests upon the sovereignty of the people. The people can change their government through elections. No government can remain in power which does not enjoy the confidence of the people. India is world's largest working democracy. The preamble declares India to be a republic. India is not ruled by a monarch or a nominated head of state. India has an elected head of state, President of India, who wields power for a fixed term of 5 years. The Constitution of India grants and guarantees fundamental rights to its citizens. It is called the Indian Bill of Rights. Initially, 7 fundamental rights were granted, but after the deletion of the right to property from the list of fundamental rights, 44th Amendment Act 1979, their number came down to 6. Fundamental rights. Right to equality ensures equal rights for all the citizens. The right to equality prohibits inequality on the basis of caste, religion, place of birth, race, or gender. It also ensures equality of opportunity in matters of public employment and prevents the state from discriminating against anyone in matters of employment on the grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, descent, place of birth, place of residence or any of them. Right to freedom provides us with various rights. These rights are freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of assembly without arms, freedom of movement throughout the territory of our country, freedom of association, freedom to practice any profession, freedom to reside in any part of the country and freedom of adopting any profession or trade or occupation. However, these rights have their own restrictions. Right against exploitation condemns human trafficking, child labor, forced labor, making it an offense punishable by law, and also prohibit any act of compelling a person to work without wages where he was legally entitled not to work or to receive remuneration for it, unless it is for the public purpose, like community services or NGO work. Right to freedom of religion guarantees religious freedom and ensures secular states in India. The Constitution says that the states should treat all religions equally and impartially and that no state has an official religion. It also guarantees all people the freedom of conscience and the right to preach, practice and propagate any religion of their choice. Cultural and educational rights protects the rights of cultural, religious and linguistic minorities by enabling them to conserve their heritage and protecting them against discrimination. Educational rights ensure education for everyone irrespective of their caste, gender, religion, etc. Right to constitutional remedies ensures citizens to go to the Supreme Court of India to ask for enforcement or protection against violation of their fundamental rights. The Supreme Court has the jurisdiction to enforce the fundamental rights even against private bodies, and in case of any violation, award compensation as well to the affected individual. Fundamental duties: to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem. To cherish and follow the noble ideals which inspired our national struggle for freedom. To uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. To defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so. To promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, linguistic and regional or sectional diversities. To renounce practices derogatory to the dignity of women. To value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture. To protect and improve the natural environment including forests, lakes, rivers, wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. To develop the scientific temper, humanism, and the spirit of inquiry and reform. To safeguard public property and to abjure violence. To strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity, so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement. Who is a parent or guardian, to provide opportunities for education to his child, or as the case may be, ward between the age of 6 to 14 years. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.